Hey everybody, what's up? And this is Jack Forever, and I'd like to welcome you to my 1.12 Metal Gear Online briefing video. And yes, that's right, it's another patch for MGO, and Konami is trying to fix this game. Good lord, these guys are really trying, and you know what? I gotta give these guys credit. I mean, they love Metal Gear as much as we do, and they really want us to play and stick to it. But there's been so many ups with Metal Gear Online, and there's been shitload of downs, but they're still trying, and I do commend them for even trying to get back to this because I thought this game was cooked. I think this game was going to be unfixable, but you know what? They're still trying, and I give them credit for it. So yes, this is another patch update. There's been a lot of updates in the past, but this one seems to be fixing a lot of the issues that came down with the 1.1 update that came out a few months ago. So yeah, they took a break, but now they're back and they're ready to put everything to rest. And with that being said, I'm going to go through the list of all the patch changes that they've done, and hopefully give you guys some insight about what exactly is to come in this new update. So now let's start with the nitty gritty, as they say, and it's bug fixes. All right, bug fixes. There's a lot to go through this. I don't know. I sound like probably like a broken record. Like, hey, shit, Jack. You know, you the last time you was on here, you was talking about bug fixes, and now you're talking about bug fixes again. Like, what the hell? What gives? You know? But hey, believe it or not, there are still bugs still running around, and the exterminator's here to fuck it up. So here we go. First thing, we have fixed a bug where hanging up would happen during the application boost, Xbox One only. Don't know what the application boost is. I don't have an Xbox One. I usually primarily play on the PS4. So any Xbox guys out there would explain this. We greatly appreciate it. Next, fix the bug where players will be invincible to certain attacks while flinching. This was my biggest pet peeve of 1.1 and 1.11. It's this flinching where you would shoot somebody while they're in motion if they're running, and they give them a brief 1 or 2 seconds of invincibility, quote unquote, and will turn around and kill you anyway. So I'm not sure why they even added flinch. I think it's probably so many people out there on the eastern side of the world that actually wanted flinch to make it seem like it's similar to MGO2, but this is not exactly what was happening in MGO2. In MGO2, the only reason you would flinch is if you would shoot somebody in the neck, and then you will follow up with like a body shot or another neck shot or a head shot. But once you give them that neck shot, their life is so low that like one bullet would just finish them off. And I think that's what they were trying to do. But this time around, the flinching just basically stops you from running to your destination. It's a bit cheap. I really feel like this was poorly implemented. This really made me very pissed off for playing this game. I actually took a little break from it. I stopped playing a little bit more because of it. But now I see that they're actually trying to fix this. I'm excited to actually try this patch out to see if they actually hit the money. If they got this bug exterminated. So I'm glad to see this here, and I can't wait to try it out. Next, reduce frequency of disconnections when playing survival. This was another big thing. I'm not a survival fan, but not really a fan, but like a player, I guess you can say. I've seen a lot of people just get disconnected while playing survival, and that would suck. Even if you had like a streak of 4 or a streak of 3, and you just get disconnected out of nowhere, it really, really does suck. So I'm glad to see Konami actually looking at this and considering that the competitive side of MGO, those guys need help. So kudos. Can't wait to see how it prevails in production. Next, fix the bugs where the wrong mission type would sometimes start in auto match. Yep, this was I don't know if this was a bug. I thought this was just like, okay, yeah, since we don't have this game type for you, how about we just throw you into another one just to give you something to do. I thought that's what it was, but I guess it is a bug. And yeah, I'm glad it is a bug, and I'm glad it's getting fixed. So good. Next, fix the bug where a portion of other players' stats would not consistently display properly. PlayStation 4 only. This was another big thing for me. Is that the stats would not show up correctly. Sometimes they would give you your title, but no actual stats. Sometimes they'll give you the stats, but no rank. Sometimes they'll give you a rank and all the medals, but no titles or whatever. You know, it was very fucked up. So I'm glad that they fixed it right now. So that way, you know, people, I feel like it's for more people that play survival. If somebody joins the match, you can look at their stats to see exactly where they fall, if they're good enough for to be on your team or not. So this is a good plus. So I'm glad they found the issue and fixed it. Next, fix a bug where players will be able to travel outside map boundaries on Black Site. Ooh, guess what, guys? This shit has been happening since day one. So I'm glad that they finally got around to fixing some of this stuff. It's like, it's ridiculous. I mean day one. Day one is back in October, so this thing's been here for like at least half a year. So, I mean, come on, like seriously, it's been this long. I mean, I know they've tried to do it in the past, but people always find an exploit on this map, and I love this map, and I know a lot of you guys do too. So, I mean, shit, I don't know. I'm glad they fixing it now. Shit, I'd be surprised to see somebody else just find another exploit in the map and go outside and starts killing you and marking you, and you can't do shit about it. Anyway, good job, Konami. Next, fix a bug where players' sprinting distance was usually short at the start of round one. So yeah, that was another big thing, was that as soon as you start a match and you start running, you would lose stamina, like, you know, halfway. You know, your stamina will be like half as opposed to being full. You know what I mean? So you'll run out of breath before. You feel like you run out of breath a little bit more, you know, like your stamina will be cut in half. So basically, that was an actual bug, and it should be gone. Can't wait to see if that works. Next, fix the bug where walker gears had infinite lock-on distance. I can't vouch for walker gears because I haven't really been in them. I like to destroy them, but I don't like to actually use them. But yeah, so I guess that was a bug too. Fixed a bug where players would have infinite lock-on distance after getting off a walker gear. Wow, I didn't know that either. Shit. So I guess they did some sort of exploit and able to aim even better while getting off a D-walker. Shit, maybe I should have been on those goddamn gear walkers. Fuck. Anyway, fixed a bug where thrown weapon would sometimes fail to explode and remain on map indefinitely. Now, this was a big bug back in the day. Yeah, months ago, I complained that there was always like a grenade or like a grenade icon on the map. It would sit there, and I would be like, "Oh my God, there's a grenade there," but it's not actually a grenade. It's been there for, you know, round one, but it's still there in round two. So, I don't know why they took so long to fix this. I'm pretty sure it was like an easy fix, but nevertheless, it's fixed now. So there you go. Next, fixed a bug in the sabotage mission where an incorrect combat log would display when a player is caught in the missile explosion. Never really seen that before because most of the time I can't get the goddamn missile destroyed. But yeah, there you go. I guess that was a bug and they fixed it. Fixed a bug where the BGM volume setting would revert after completing a mission. I could actually had first world experience on this one actually. I thought it was just me, but yeah, it's whenever if you change the volume, let's say you change it from a 10 to a 2, the next mission it would just go back to a 10 for no reason at all. And then you had to go back in the settings, hit 2 again, and then it will go back down to 2. So this time, keep the volume down low, please. Thank you. Next, fix the bug where the cursor will remain displayed incorrectly on the customized screen under certain conditions. Can't can't really say if that's true or not, but it looks like it is, and they're gonna fix it. Next, fixed a bug where voice previews would sometimes not play when creating a character. I haven't gotten a new character. I haven't been creating a new character, so I can't really say this is actually true. But again, I'm pretty sure you guys have found this out for yourselves, and yeah, so they're fixing that too. Good. But that is it, though. That is it for all the bug fixes, and I hope that's all of them. Pretty sure there's more. I'm sure there's lag issues that they should be fixing, but I don't think they can do anything about that. But that's another story for another day. But yeah, next up is unique characters, and there's one update here, and it says Quiet can no longer be interrogated. Well, shit, that makes sense. I mean, fuck, she can't talk, so how would you interrogate her? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand how that was in the game in the first place, but there you go. Now guys are using their fucking noggins. I'm like, seriously. I mean, come on now. She can't use the radio, so how is she? Okay, you know what? Anyway, next section is called rank. So rank increased and decreased are now displayed in mission results. So this was something I requested in my one of my debriefing videos when the ranking thing started coming around, because you couldn't tell whether or not your rank will go up or down, or increase or decrease during the mission. You wouldn't know. You would just have to wait and see. You know, at the end of the match, you'd be like, oh, okay, well, I guess I did good that round, but did I really do good? You don't know. So now they're going to show you a little icon next to your rank, and they're going to show you an arrow going up or an arrow going down. Here's a picture, and you see what I mean. So you can see right there, those yellow arrows going up, meaning that you did good and your rank is getting an increase. But then if you do bad, you have like 2 arrows going down, and you know, there you go. So I'm glad that they're actually showing you something, you know what I mean? Instead of just like having you guess whether or not you did good or not, and then next thing you know, you go from a B to a C and you have no idea why. So thank you, Konami. All right, next up is score. Score has been adjusted for each mission. Assist score will no longer be granted when woken up by a comrade after putting yourself into sleep or stun status. Sorry. So yeah, I didn't know that you could knock yourself out and somebody wakes you up and get 50 points. I didn't know that. That's a good change right there. I mean, it doesn't really make sense that you should get points for inflicting damage to yourself. So yeah, that makes sense. Next, damage adjustments. Increased damage output from the SVG-76 and the M2000D. So that's the gun that looks sort of like an AK. I think that gun, the SVG, is only for enforcers. And the M2000D is the sniper rifle bolt action, and that's only for the scout. So both of those are going to increase. So thumbs up to whoever uses those. Next, reduce the knockback and firing rate of the Uragan 5. So you know that little pistol looking thingy that the infiltrator just killed you with? Yeah. So that thing is like a shotgun mini thing that really has good range and pretty powerful if you get anywhere near it. So they're going to reduce the knockback of that. So less stagger when you get shot by that, so you have I guess a chance of diving out the waves or something. So yeah. Next, increase stamina damage when landing onto enemy players from a height. So if you're on the roof and you drop down and someone happens to fall on top of an enemy's head, guess what? They're knocked out. Boom, out cold. And you can Fulton them, do whatever you want to do with them. Stab them, whatever you like. So yeah, they changed that. Next, reduce stamina damage from cardboard box attacks and low kicks. Yep, this was another thing that I've realized, that if you CQC somebody, you kick them once with a low kick, they get knocked out. Like, boom, out cold, man. Like, seriously. I'm like, wow, really? Shit, a kick is actually more powerful than a tranquilizer dart. But all right, I guess that's weird. But yeah, they changing that, and also they changing the box stun so that you take more box runs to get knocked out. You take a couple. You take quite a lot of box runs to get knocked out. I think about like probably 3 or 4 or something like that. So they're really getting rid of that whole CQC box run and all that other stuff, and a low kick, all in one motion. So gotta find other means to knocking some people out now, guys. Next, balance adjustments. Demolition level 2 will no longer trigger thrown weapon to drop when killed by a knife. So if you're killed by a knife, you have demolition 2, and even if you have a grenade in your stock, grenades won't pop out, and your enemy will not die from that grenade, because they're stopping that for some reason. They're stopping it because the knife, whenever someone you stab, the grenade will pop out, but then as soon as you notice it pops out, you try to dive out the way and you die. That's just another problem I just have with this game, is that the grenades are too fucking powerful. They're just too powerful in general. I mean, they're supposed to be a support weapon, not a primary weapon. Like, people are just throwing grenades across the map and just hoping to God that they get something. And usually, sometimes they do, because I'm a goddamn infiltrator and I'm weak as shit. So I get killed by fucking shrapnel and fucking rocks and shit. Little pebbles. I die from anything. So for them to just keep throwing grenades like non-stop and getting kills that way with demolition 3 and whatever, it's real cheap. But I don't know. I don't think they're going to change it anytime soon. I don't understand how a grenade fucking kills you, but a rocket launcher knocks you to the ground. Come on, guys. Common sense. Come on. Make that adjustment. I will be happier with that adjustment. You know what I'm saying? Because grenade is a support weapon. It's not supposed to like kill like that. But anyway, I'm getting off topic here, I think. Next, after diving, there is now a delay before you can dive again. This was something that a lot of people wanted changed. So they saying that diving has been rebalanced to be executed only once as a quick means of escape. Yeah, which makes sense. And but yeah, so you can't really spam the dive anymore. You gotta just dive, wait a second, and then get back up. So yeah, I agree with them. I agree that diving should not be just used to spam all over the place. It should be used to just get out the way once and then recover and then get out the way again. And they're also saying here that they're changing the stamina for the after you dive. So here it says reduce stamina sprint duration is now temporarily reduced after diving. So if you dive, I'm pretty sure your sprint will be cut in half or something like that. So you can't sprint longer after you dive. So yeah, they're really cutting down on this diving thing, man. Shit. Crawling out of a cardboard box when prone will no longer produce noise. Never really noticed it, but I'm glad that they're changing that, because that doesn't really make any sense. You're crawling on the ground. Why would you be making noise? Or at least noise large enough or loud enough to have the enemy hear you. So, all right, that's good. Next, and this is the last section, and it's other. Each player's network connection quality will now be displayed. Now, this was something that back in MGO2 days, and I'm glad that they're bringing it back. I really feel that they should just play probably MGO2R and like just take all the little bits and pieces from that game and just put it in MGO3, because that's what most people are asking for. So come on. So yeah, so here's a picture of what's it going to look like. So you see, green means you have a good connection to the host. Yellow is average, I guess, or mediocre, and red is bad. So there you go. So you can tell who's lagging in the game and who has a good connection, who has a bad connection. But I mean, this doesn't really make any sense if the host cannot kick people out of the room while they're having a bad connection. Like, say for instance, somebody with a bad connection come into your room right in the middle of a round 1 match or a round 2 match. Now, what can you possibly do? You have to sit through the lag for the entire match and then wait until the end to kick them out. It really doesn't make sense. I mean, yes, it gives you some sort of lead time as to who is lagging in your game at the end or at the beginning of a match, but in the between the match, you can't really do much, and that's what the majority of people join anyway. They don't so happen to join at the beginning of a match. They join in the middle. So you need the option to kick people out the game from the middle of the match. That will greatly benefit hosts and keep the game clean. So yeah. Next, team creation and auto match will now be prioritized for balanced number of players across both teams over a preset party on a single team. So basically what they're saying is the team balancing is going to be more of a priority than having a party. So say for instance you have a party of 4, but you went into a room with a party with 2 players in it. They're going to break you guys up, 2 on 2 team, 2 on the other team. So yeah, that's good. I like that update because yeah, balancing is good. Balancing should be balancing makes the world go around. So so that's good. Anyway, I mean, it makes sense. I really can't say much more about it because that's how it's supposed to work. You know what I mean? But I'm glad they're trying to fix this. Next, the rush mode option is now removed from the mission selection screen in auto match, except Xbox 360. Rush mode will now occur in random frequency. So basically, that rush mode icon or the rush mode entry under auto matching is going to get removed, and it's just everything's just going to be under one umbrella, meaning your game mode like Bounty Hunter or Cloak and Dagger. So once you go into Cloak and Dagger, you have a random option of either going into a rush match or a full-fledged match. Not really saying this is a good idea, because some people may not want to play a full map. Like seriously, I've liked to play rush mode sometimes, but not all the time. So once I want to play rush, I want to play rush. I don't want to sit through a whole entire game of a full map and to get to a rush mode. Let's just say if we ever are going to get to a rush mode, but yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I understand why is that they were trying to get more people to play together as opposed to apart, but it really, I'm not sure if it was that big of a deal to do this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure why they went out their way, because they said Xbox 360 will not get this change, because I'm pretty sure Xbox 360 is the least player based on MGO. So that sucks. But anyway, they're changing that. Next is a combat log will now be displayed when a player is Fulton saved or woken up from sleep or stun status by an ally. So now they're going to show you, like say, you know, when you kill somebody, your name gets displayed that you killed somebody in a certain fashion. Now they're going to show assists in the same fashion, just like that. So basically, Jack Forever, Fulton save, some other guy, and it would just show the icon with the Fulton or whatever, and then that's it. So now you can figure out who saved you when you got saved from a Fulton. You have a reason to thank somebody, whoever saved you, so you know who done it. So that's a neat little addition to the game. Next but not least, the time bonus XP for the sabotage mission has been adjusted. I'm not sure what the time bonus XP is. If any of you guys know, let me know in the comments below. And because of course I'm not the I'm not the best at knowing these things, you know, to be honest with you. But yeah, let me know and I will give you a thumbs up or something. But yeah, I think that is the last change that's coming down in this update. It's not too bad. I mean, I love MGO. We all do. We love Metal Gear, and I think the reason why we're sticking around is because we have a passion for Metal Gear, and I'm glad to see Konami, you know, listening to the people and updating the game every so often to keep us playing, to keep the community together. Because shit, there's been a lot of hate for this game, and we've been very, very disappointing. We're disappointed, and but I'm glad to see Konami answering prayers with this patch update. So let me know what you guys think of these changes. Comment below, please, and we'll talk about it. And also check out my channel. I have more videos coming out pretty soon, and I think that is it. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you like the other videos on my channel, give me a subscribe, because I come out with videos like this all the time. And I will see you guys in the next one. See you guys on the battlefield. Good luck. Peace out.